Cristiano Ronaldo is incomparable. He does things I've never seen from any other player. Sir Bobby Charlton. After finishing second to Kaká for the Ballon d'Or, Ronaldo came into the 2007-2008 season like a man possessed and produced one of the most impressive seasons ever seen. Cristiano Ronaldo kicked off his 2007-2008 campaign with Manchester United in a Community Shield clash against Chelsea at Wembley Stadium, a match against United's biggest rivals for this season. Ronaldo was up against one of his toughest matchups in Ashley Cole, who managed to keep him from scoring or assisting. It was a tightly contested matchup, and Ryan Giggs opening the scoring only for Florent Malouda to equalize, as he showed excellent strength holding off Rio Ferdinand. Like the title race, this match went down to the wire to be decided by penalties. Manchester United won the penalty shootout without Ronaldo having to take a spot kick, as Chelsea had all their penalties saved. Ronaldo got his first trophy of the season to set the tone for his incredible run. But in what will come off as a shock, Ronaldo got off to a slow start to the season. He blanked in a 1-1 draw against Portsmouth and was sent off in the second match against Reading after clashing with Richard Hughes. Ronaldo's slow start coincided with Manchester United's slow start to the season, as the Red Devils only secured 2 points in their opening 3 matches. But once the suspension was up, Ronaldo made a roaring return to action. In his first match back in the Champions League against Sporting Lisbon, he showed that there is no room for sentiment as he scored a diving header against his boyhood club. Despite scoring the winner, he opted against celebrating out of respect. It wasn't long after that he would get his first Premier League goal of the season. Following a 2-0 victory over rivals Chelsea, Ronaldo got on the scoresheet against Birmingham City after some lax defending. He capitalized on the defensive error and rounded the keeper to open his Premier League scoring account. Ronaldo and Manchester were up and running as showcased in a 4-0 victory over Wigan, with Ronaldo scoring 2 rather easy goals to up his goal tally. He followed up the brace with another in the Champions League against Dynamo Kiev, as Manchester United dismantled the Ukrainian side 4-0. Then in one of English football's marquee matchups, Ronaldo showed his full repertoire. Against bitter rivals Arsenal, he helped open the scoring as he delivered a right-wing cross for Wayne Rooney to score from. After Arsenal had equalized, it was Ronaldo who gave the Red Devils the lead as he got on the end of a Patrice Evra cutback. The match would end in a 2-2 draw, but Ronaldo's prowess was on full display. Ronaldo was showing no signs of slowing down as he scored a vintage goal against Kiev, where he chopped back on his right foot before blasting home. He followed that up with 2 goals in 2 minutes against Blackburn, one which showed his aerial dominance, before coming back to haunt his former club Sporting with a vintage free kick to win the game. Ronaldo couldn't stop scoring, and it seemed as if the ball would always find him in favorable spot like against Fulham, where after a bit of pinball following a corner, the ball came to Ronaldo, who would volley into the top corner. He followed that up with a header to give him another brace on the season. After scoring another brace against Everton, Ronaldo brought in the new year with his first hat-trick for the club, in a 6-0 thrashing of Newcastle United on January 12, 2008. He netted his first Premier League hat-trick. He started the proceeding with a clever free kick taken underneath the wall before sealing the hat-trick with a deflected left-foot finish. Countless match-winning braces and a hat-trick had upped his tally to 22 Premier League goals. Ronaldo was powering United's season on dual fronts. No matter the opponent, his influence was undeniable. Even if he wasn't on the score sheet, his mere presence on the pitch was giving Manchester United an edge before a ball was even kicked. With the Champions League knockout rounds commencing, Ronaldo once again proved to be the difference between success and failure for Manchester United. If you're enjoying what you're watching, don't forget to like and subscribe to make sure you don't miss the next upload. Thank you, you're awesome. Let's get back into it. After a 1-1 draw in the first leg against Lyon, his poacher's instinct proved to be vital as he collected the ricochet of the defender before slotting home to send the Red Devils to the next round. Back in the Premier League against Derby, Ronaldo had an uncharacteristic game. Throughout this season, when chances fell to him, goals were scored, but this game seemed different. He was getting chance after chance but couldn't capitalize, even hitting the post. But the breakthrough finally came after Wayne Rooney was played in behind to square the ball to Ronaldo for an easy finish and seal 1-0 victory. The emotion was seen in his celebration as he counted all the chances he had missed. Then as captain against Bolton, he equaled George Best's record of 32 overall goals as a winger before breaking the record with one of his patented free kicks. In a match against arch-rivals Liverpool, Ronaldo once again found himself on the score sheet as he scored from a corner in United's 3-0 victory, doing the double over Liverpool. Before United's Champions League quarterfinal against Roma, Ronaldo scored his 35th goal of the season against Aston Villa with a clever backheel. The Champions League tie was essentially wrapped up in the away leg as Manchester United won 2-0, Ronaldo opening the scoring with a flying header, setting up a clash with Barcelona in the semi-finals. But before the semi-finals, Ronaldo was still leading Manchester United's title charge as they took on rivals Arsenal. He was a thorn in Arsenal's side the whole match, looking to take on his opponent every chance he could get. After Arsenal opened the scoring, Ronaldo stepped up to take a penalty, which he converted. But due to encroachment, it needed to be taken again. Ronaldo showed the ice running through his veins as he converted the penalty once again to the same side. United would end up winning the game, but what was remembered more than his goal was his moment of showboating towards the end of the match. Soon, the Champions League semi-final would approach, and an early installment of football's greatest rivalry would commence. Ronaldo would be held scoreless over the tie, but United would advance to the Champions League final, courtesy of a stunning long-range strike from Paul Scholes. But before playing the final, Manchester United and Ronaldo had to wrap up the Premier League, which they did in style. Against West Ham, he would score his 39th and 40th goal of the season, the first coming after he dropped his defender with a chop and then dribbling into the box to score. This set up the final match of the season. If United won, the title was theirs, and Ronaldo made sure of that. He scored his 41st goal of the season to ensure victory over Wigan. The terrific Premier League campaign saw Ronaldo catapult Manchester United to a Premier League title victory just 2 points ahead of challengers Chelsea. He scored a league-leading 31 goals in 31 league matches, finishing top of the charts to clinch the Premier League Golden Boot. He swept several other individual awards. He secured the Premier League Player of the Season, added the PFA Fans Player of the Year award to the collection, including FWA Player of the Year, England Writers Football Player of the Year, PFA Players Player of the Year, and the Young Player of the Year. I mean, it was an incredible season for Ronaldo. Talk of the rare feat of grabbing both the Premier League Player of and the Young Player of the Season in the same season. It was incredible. After edging Chelsea for the league title, it was the same rival who stood in Manchester United and Ronaldo's way in their search for European glory. As was the theme between Manchester United and Chelsea throughout the season, this again was a tightly contested affair. Ronaldo opened the scoring with a towering header, his 8th Champions League goal, but Chelsea hit back through Frank Lampard to level things. The match went to penalties, and despite missing his penalty, Ronaldo and United prevailed to cap an incredible season. The winning didn't stop there. Ronaldo and Manchester United would go on to win the Club World Cup as a cherry on top. This season helped Ronaldo claim his first Ballon d'Or as he scored 42 goals with 8 assists in 49 appearances. He was the top scorer in both the Premier League and Champions League, helping him win the European Golden Shoe. Alongside the Ballon d'Or, he also won the FIFA World Player of the Year. With that, we come to an end. If you enjoyed this and want more Ronaldo content, check out this Ronaldo playlist. Until next time.